They're told, didn't they?
Yeah.
And he finished his career maybe feeling that he hadn't been looked after properly in terms of injuries. He'd been brought back, he hadn't been fixed right, and that maybe gave him a shorter career than he probably should have had.
Okay, so you had a win in La Liga, so would you say that this is going to be of huge importance for them to make sure they try and get, well, I mean, try, of course, they're always going to try to get a win, but to actually get it? Or do you think their position...
Results in Zidane's job was supposedly under threat, but here we are now, 3 wins later, 3 clean sheets later. Unai Vencedor comes back in for just his 5th career start. Field with Casemiro suspended. He is a big loss, but he's
being the holding midfielder, being the one through, you know, who Real Madrid is going to play. Ramos and Varane are going to look for him constantly. Or the Marcos and Berenguer following up the defensive line, pushing forward. So that's positive. They got the ball back from Real Madrid. It's a good start. And Valverde, yes, is going to play that number 10 role. Where I'm ball, the options you give to the opposition are much less. So this is what Real Madrid
coming forward from right back into Iñaki Williams, Raul Garcia, and now Iñaki Williams sends in the cross, a dangerous one, and a header wide for Oscar de Marcos, who should have done better.
Absolutely.
And he knows it.
Absolutely, and he knows it, and you could hear his reaction. Yeah, absolutely. They've got 2 really good fullbacks at Athletic Bilbao. You mentioned
Vinicius trying to take on 2 defenders, but
and off the ball.
Everything and anywhere, especially if the ball is in the air. And in fact, there's another one straight away.
Well, and
very timely, and it gets him a yellow card. And for a player who, as we've been,
obviously his numbers statistically in front of goal are not.
Stefano, no efforts on goal yet, but there might be now. Karim Benzema, very narrow angle, and just wonder if he was in 2 minds there, maybe, Andrea, as the ball was deflected, isn't that?
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
It's not going to be overturned. The VAR official today is González.
And Raul Garcia.
Oh, Raul Garcia, be careful.
He needs to be careful. That's the 3rd foul.
He's getting a yellow card. He's off.
I can't believe
he is off. Well, we talked about Raul Garcia being an aggressive player, but he is...
Speak at Iñaki Williams.
Yeah.
Yes, obviously he got a bit of a push from Carp.
Mendy again, getting away from Kappa. Going down, and there's another decision for the referee to make here, and it looks like he's given a goal kick. And
don't have any other options. Still, they managed to get the ball back there. Real Madrid, they've...
Dangerous cross, which might be kept in by Vinicius. It is. Oh, inside himself, lays it off for Modric, thinking about the shot, taking on the shot, stepping inside a couple of challenges. Toni Kroos takes on the shot, going to take on Sergio Ramos, cuts back, and then feeds the...
you know, train it. Well,
here's Valverde finding space and curling the shot, which I think Unai Simon always knew was going wide. He didn't throw himself full length at that. In Benzema, who's able to turn and swivel again, and onto his left foot to shoot. In a central position, finds Vinicius. Crossed over to Lucas Vázquez. 4 in the middle, looking for the...
You need to do is try to take on, you know, the defenders in those positions, because there won't be many times where you left out on 1v1. There's always going to be another player doubling up, and
but that's not going to really finding Lucas Vázquez, who's over on the left in this counter-attack. Toni Kroos with the shot, but again, Unai Simon was comfortable with that one, able to just watch it past his post. And if it's here for Modric, who's able to send it on to Mendy, but that's a 3 in the middle. Mendy arriving on the overlap, but the cross is a poor one, straight into the arms of Unai Simon. And just mentioning the absentees that Zinedine Zidane is facing at the moment on the left-hand side. Now Toni Kroos, they're trying to set up a shot on the edge of the box here. Iñaki Williams switching it over to the right for Ander Kappa, who will get in the left-hand side, which is where they are now. Vinicius coming inside to shoot, and he sends it well over the top. Well, and it remains an aspect of Vinicius' game that he will. And now Lucas Vázquez to Carvajal again, who spins.
Look at this once again.
It's a run by Oscar de Marcos. He's got Berenguer in the middle. That right-footed corner kick. And it's headed on the other side. He's gone back to the left midfield position. But it hasn't stopped. Luka Modric. Cross comes in and it travels a long way and somehow is scooped away by Unai Simon. It was the kind of cross that which is over to the left for Modric. Cushioned down toward as Mendy now. Dangerous cross. Vinicius rising. Valverde prods it on, and it's just wide. I'm not sure there was any infringement in there. It was an unconventional. Who continues his run into the box as Carvajal looks for Lucas Vázquez. And
of course, Real Madrid, they've had a couple of chances, but they're defending really well.
Here's Toni Kroos! Well. Just as you say, they have got to half-time with that deadlock intact. Athletic Club are undone by a bullet of a shot. Toni Kroos running on to strike so cleanly, and Unai Simon could not get down quickly enough. And all the good work that the men from Bilbao had done in the first half has been undone now with that thumping strike. Toni Kroos. And space will open up for Real Madrid, who have the lead at the break.
A set piece, a corner, something. We need a goal and we're still in the game, so...
Back to Kroos. Not a bad delivery. Varane rising. And Sergio Ramos is appealing, but I think the decision has gone against him. Team on the attack now with Oscar de Marcos sending in the cross that spins up. Iñaki Williams closest to Thibaut Courtois as the corner comes in. Varane gets in Garcia, and now you're right.
And this is danger now. You got a 2v3 situation.
Iñaki Williams into the area for us, and
nice.
Back to Kappa, and Courtois saves. Kappa on the rebound.
Brilliant.
Scores.
Brilliant.
And what a start to the second half. Ander Kappa making the run, charging 50-60 yards with the ball, and then although he was denied at the first attempt by Thibaut Courtois, the second time with his weaker left foot he was able to scuff it home, and Athletic Club are indeed back on level terms. What a great start to the second half from them.
Well, fantastic start.
Goal conceded, and now here's Vinicius, and at the second attempt, but the flag goes up, so it's not going to count. Offside for the initial ball prodded through, I think, by Modric. Isn't going to lose it. He works it to Lucas Vázquez. Dangerous cross. Benzema beats the ball, striking Uriel in the arm, but no to Mendy instead. Benzema running towards the near post. Second centre forward. Vinicius gives it to Mendy instead, who takes a swing. Modric again. Carvajal again is in the middle. The cross is beyond him. Laid off for Modric. Run is being made into the box. Chance to as Benzema now for Vinicius. Finds Vázquez. Flick back for Modric. Didn't want to shoot on the left foot, but Kroos does with the right. Too close to Unai Simon this time to trouble him, though. Couldn't repeat the...
It's an obvious one.
As Asensio sends in the cross. Benzema now to lead the line. Yeah, with Vesga shoring up the midfield as a high foot there.
It surprises me a little bit because obviously that I'm sure that Garita.
Corner taken back to Carvajal, change of angle, good ball in. Benzema attacks it with real determination, and it was a perfectly placed cross from Carvajal. And maybe just Athletic Club switched off for a split second. The corner was taken really quickly by Asensio, and then the change of angle as he played it back for Carvajal to cross, and they never really seemed to adjust, and Benzema was there to convert. Here's Isco onto Modric for Benzema to finish the game, and Real Madrid have got the 3 points. They will make it a three-way tie at the top of La Liga Santander by climbing up to 26 points, level with Atletico and Real Sociedad. But it was a tale of two chances right at the end. Vesga couldn't take his, Benzema did.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they could have lost 2 points, and just look at Zinedine Zidane's reaction. He's not happy at all. How could Athletic Bilbao find the space when you are in control in that